All right, so I want to talk to you about, you have an album coming out.
Yep.
And this is considered, even though you put out tons of mixtapes, EP and all of that, this is your debut album.
I mean, it's just another piece of the puzzle, honestly. If you listen to a lot of my stuff, you already know that I put my full heart into it, that it's not just mixtape shit. It's all artwork to me. It's all different pieces of artwork. This is just another piece.
Your music to me is interesting.
Thank you.
Because it feels always different. Like there's no two songs that are the same.
Nah. No. No.
The beats that you use are always interesting.
It has to be interesting. I have to be interested in rapping because a lot of things don't, you know, it's whatever sparks the mind to create. And if I'm not feeling it, you know, nothing's good is gonna come out.
So it's called Mr. Wonderful.
It is.
Where'd you come up with that title right there?
It was gonna be one of my projects a couple of years ago, but I was like, let me hold that down. And it's just something my mom used to call me. You know, when you fucking, when you're like, no, not in a good way. Like, when you fuck up, she's like, hey, hell, Mr. Wonderful over here. You know what I'm saying? So I just, and everybody, you know, it's like, oh, it's like a Seinfeld type of thing. When the mother goes, oh, how can you not love my son? He's wonderful.
Right.
There it is. I'm Mr. Wonderful.
Nice.
How could you not love me? That's what my mother thinks.
So when is the album going to be coming out?
I don't know. Who fucking knows? Hopefully soon.
Well, who makes the decision?
I mean, I'll put it out right now,
Okay.
you know, but we have to go through all this bullshit.
Channels,
whatever it is now that we have to go through, being that you put your name on a fucking piece of paper. So we just go through, you know, we get the company Atlantic and Vice to set that date. The thing is shooting for somewhere in November if we get everything together the way that we're hoping. If not, it's going to be next year.
Wow.
We don't want to do that, but I think we'll be good for this year.
Good.
Yeah.
I really like Easy Rider.
I love that song.
I just heard you perform it.
It's hard to perform, but that's
why?
Because it's
there's
like,
no like hook or anything, like there's no break to it, right?
Nah, it's non-stop rapping. It's just crazy shit. All it is craziness. It's hard, but I love it.
The video is so amazing.
Thank you.
It reminds me, I was just saying this to some of my friends, Natural Born Killers.
There's
it reminds me of that movie because, well, you use the acid, right? You took the acid, put the acid on your head. But in Natural Born Killers, they were out in the desert. They were taking peyote. Remember that? Yep. And it's kind of the same theme, even where you saw the people's faces change because you were so messed up or whatever. So I just absolutely love that. Where'd you come up with the concept of that video?
Well, there's an actual movie called Easy Rider with Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper, where that's pretty much the basis of the...
I've never seen that movie, and when I was watching the video, I was thinking that, I was like, wasn't that a movie from back in the day? It came out like in the 70s, right?
Yeah, 70s, and it's just, I don't know, just that song just felt right. It just felt like that needed to go down. It's never premeditated, it always just happens, you know?
It looked expensive, though, so it must have been...
There was a budget, yeah.
We had to plan it out.
Yeah, there was definitely...
It's a big video.
There was incredible quality brought across the screen. It looked more expensive than it was, but it was, you know, we definitely had a budget.